Close. Show me your hands. Show me your eyes. What are we doing? Is our pencil in our hand? Is our pencil in our hand? Our hands are on our desk. Your eyes on me. Do you need a chair, Jeanette? Okay, there's a chair at that desk right there, my dear. You can pull it right around. Let's try it again. Close. I'm looking. Thank you, Ashley. Okay, y'all know I like to start my lessons with a little game, right? So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to flip over our card and see what color is written on our card. And we're going to wait until I tell you, but we're going to move. If you have the blue card, you're going to stand at the front of the room. Nope, I said wait until I say. I'm giving you instructions. I like how my friends are listening, though. If you have the red card, you're going to stand back here. If your card says blue, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to walk to the front of the room. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much. If your card says red, you may go to the back of the room. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love how y'all followed directions so carefully. All right. What can we see about these two groups? Okay, I want you to look. Don't answer me yet because we're going to think about it for just a minute. What do we notice about these two groups? Let's think. I see something. It's different. Let's see. Evelette, what do you notice about your group? What can you tell me about your group? So your group is blue and that group is red. You're exactly right. But what do you notice? What else do you notice about your group compared to that group? When you compare them, what do you notice? What do you notice about this group, George?
And the red group has less.
The blue group has more and the red group has less. You're exactly right. The blue group has more. The red group has less. What math words are math vocabulary? The blue group is greater than the red. And what symbol can we use to represent that? I know that if my right hand is up, it's greater than. And if my left hand looks like this, it's less than. So I want you to tell me, is it this or is it this? Show me. What hand is that? Right hand. Say right hand. Greater than. Okay, left hand. Less than. You can see the shape. Right hand. Greater than. What can you tell me about your group, Joanna? The red group, I'm listening to Joanna. She said that the red group has less than the blue group. Do y'all agree?
Yes.
So what symbol would you use, Joanna, to show me? Is it greater than or less than? What hand? Less than. Left hand. So let's look. Less than, left hand. Greater than, right hand. So which one is it? Is it this one or this one? Perfect. You're exactly right. So it's less than. The red group is less than the blue group. I want everybody to go have a seat. Thank you so much for playing our comparing game. I bet you can't guess while you're walking back to our seat what we're going to be learning about today. Think about it. What might we be learning about today? Let's think about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got to go over our objective to see if it can tell us what our lesson's going to be about today and see what we're going to become a master of today. So, mirror words.
Mirror words.
I'm looking to see if everybody's doing mirror words. I'm checking. I'm checking for mirror words. I'm putting my hands up high. I'm putting my hands down low. Sophia, you okay? Oh, okay. Putting my hands up high. Elvin, I'm putting my hands down low. Right? Okay. We will compare.
We will compare
Numbers with symbols
numbers with symbols
by using a place value chart.
by using a place-value chart.
We will compare.
We will compare.
Mirrors off.
Mirrors off.
Why did I do this for compare? Think about it. Why did I do this for compare, Joanna? So you're comparing to see which one's bigger and which one's smaller. So like your hand, like this one's bigger, this one's smaller.
Elvin, I need you to make sure you're paying attention.
So if I do this, it's like this one's bigger, right? And if I do this, it means that this one is smaller. So it's a gesture, it's a hand motion to show me what it means. It helps me remember. Why do you think I did this for symbols, Elvin? Why do you think I did this? Why does that mean symbols, George? That's right. That's right, exactly. It means that the other side is greater, so it's pointing to that way, so it's less than. So that's the symbols we use. And why do you think I did this for place value chart? Why do you think I did this for place value chart, Sophia?
Because you're comparing.
Because I'm comparing, but why do you think I did this right here for a place value chart?
Because you are comparing the greater than or less than numbers than you have.
And what does this look like?
A number chart.
A place value chart? You're exactly right. So this looks like a place value chart. That helps me remember. That's my strategy. That's what I'm going to do to remember. I'm using a place value chart. That's how I'm comparing numbers today. I'm using that strategy of a place value chart. Okay? So we will compare numbers with symbols by using a place value chart. So why do you think it's important that we compare things? Why do we need to know that, Saul?
We can know which one is greater or less.
That's right, so we can know which number is greater or less. But let's think about maybe when we go home. Why might it be important? George?
Because we can find the total.
So we can find the total? Tell me what you mean by that.
Like if we have 70 plus 70, and if we don't know, we have to use place value chart.
We do, you're right. We do use place value charts when we're adding two-digit numbers. That's something else that we're learning about. I'm glad that you're putting things together because place value charts help us in a lot of different ways. But what if I needed to bring cupcakes to school? And I know that there's 12 students in our class, but I might want to share some with my friends in Miss Cervantes' class. Do I need more or less cupcakes if I want to share?
More.
But what if I don't know what more or less means? What if I don't know greater than or less than? It might be difficult. So it's important that we know. It's important that we know how to compare things in real life. Okay? So let's look at our agenda. Elvin, can you show me what we've done? Did we play the comparing game? Did we play it? Did we stand up? Yep, we did it. Did we state our objective? Did we do mirror words? Yeah, we did it. Okay, there's something coming up now. It's the I do, we do, mix up. Uh-oh. This is going to be a little bit different. But before we think about our I do, we do mix up, we need to look at our steps. We always have steps, don't we? We have to do step one. Step one. Let me hear it.
Step 1.
Put the numbers in a place value chart.
Put the numbers in the place value chart.
Step 2.
Step 2.
Circle the digits in the biggest place value.
Circle the biggest place.
Let me hear it. Step 2.
Step 2.
Circle the digits in the biggest place value.
Circle the biggest value.
Step 3.
Step 3.
If the digits are the same, mark them out and move on.
If the digits are the same,
If the digits are the same, mark them out and move on. Digits are the same, mark them out and move on. If the digits are the same, mark them out and move on. Step 4.
Step 4.
If they are different, stop and compare.
If they're different, stop and compare.
Okay. If they are different, then stop and compare.
If they're different, stop and compare.
Step 5.
Step 5.
Explain your answer.
Explain your answer.
Step 5.
Step 5.
Explain your answer.
Explain your answer.
We have to explain our answer, right? We can't just put greater than, less than, or equal to. Because guess what? We can't take your beautiful brain home. And I can't see why you put it there. Okay, I can't take your brain home, right? So I need to know why you put that answer in the circle. Greater than or less than, we have to explain our answers. So for our I do, we do mix up, we're going to change it up. Do y'all like to change things up?
Yes.
I like to. So for the I do and the we do, we're going to go back and forth, but I'm going to help you guys out. I'm going to let you guys know when it's time for you to do what. For I do, we look, we listen, and we... And when it's the we do, what do y'all do? Y'all learn and you work on your whatever you're doing, right? You work together for the we do. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to look on our paper, and everybody has this at the empty desk. And y'all remember I gave you a partner? Yep. So each partner is going to get a we do to do with their partner. So everybody find the paper that says we do. And each group gets one page. Each group gets one page. Each group gets one page. So if a group of 2 gets one page, does my partner need one? If I have one? Yes, no, maybe?
You do.
Nope, that one says you do. You're reading for we do. We do. Okay, so let's find the one that says we do. Oh, she's got it then. Good. Does everybody have one that says we do? Okay, name and date. Both partners' names should be on top. Okay, I'm going to give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down. It's the I do. Put your pencil down. It's the I do. When it's the I do, what do? You look, you listen, and you learn. So I'm going to make sure that my paper says we do page 1. So I want you, when it's the we do, to make sure your paper says we do page 1. So I said we do page 1 is the first thing I'm looking at. Are you looking at me? Are you listening to me? Are you learning from me? Okay, so I should see your eyes looking up here and looking at me. So it says the following table represents how many acorns students from Miss Gutierrez's class collected this year during recess. Oh, I love collecting acorns at recess. I've collected so many this year. It says, choose 2 numbers, then fill in the blanks with numbers from the table to make the comparison true. I get to choose 2 numbers. I get to choose 2 numbers. I'm going to choose Joanna's number. Hers is really big. And I'm going to pick George's number. His is also really big. Step 1. I need to remember my steps. I need to put my numbers in a place value chart. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my numbers in a place value chart. I see I have 1s, 10s, 100s. So I need 1s, 10s, and 100s, Elvin. Are you looking at me? Are you listening to me? And are you learning from me? So I have my place value chart. I have my 1s. I have my 10s. I have my 100s. Okay? I need to put my numbers in a place value chart. Joanna has 468. George has 432. That is step 1. So with your partner, I want to see you do step 1, which is put your numbers in a place value chart. And I want you to pick the same numbers I did this time. Put your numbers in a place value chart. I want to see you working together. I should not see you circling or doing anything other than putting your numbers in a place value chart.
So which place value chart are you making? How many places are going to be in your place value chart?
3.
3. Why? How do you know that? You're exactly right. How do you know?
3, 1, 2, 3.
3 digits. And that, what's that mean? That you're going to have a what's place?
1, 10, and 100.
You're exactly right. Ones, tens, and hundreds. Let's see, Elvin, are you helping make a place value chart? Place value chart.
Okay, Elvin, I want you to tell me, because you're so smart. Why do you have a ones, tens, and hundreds? Why do you have 3 places? Can you tell me why? Do you have 3 digits or what? Tell me. Tell me. You're so smart. Be brave and tell me. There's 3 places? You have a what's place? You're right, a ones place. And what? A tens place, you're right. Elvin, you know all the place values. High five.
Let's give Elvin a 10-finger whoop. He knows all 3 place values. 1, 2, 3. Whoop! Good job, Elvin. You're super smart. All right, so I'm looking to see that everybody's following the steps and they stopped after they put their thank you for showing me. I like how my group back here, my baseball team's wiggling their pencils so I can come look.
So you put your numbers in a place value chart. You've got hundreds, tens, and ones. Why do you not have thousands?
Because if this is show thousands,
That's right. You're exactly right.
because if we had a thousand, there will be a comma.
There would be a comma.
But there's no comma, so there's no hundreds.
You're so smart, George.
And if there's thousands, there needs to be 4 places.
4 places, yeah.
Thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones.
Wow, George. I'm so impressed with you.
But there's only 3 places.
Yep.
Hundreds, tens, and ones.
You're exactly right. High five. Let's give George a 10-finger whoop because he knows all 4 places. 1, 2, 3. Whoop! All right, let's go to the next step, friends. Let's go to the next step. What's step 2? Can someone look over there while I read it and tell me with me? Somebody say it with me. Circle the digits in the biggest place value. Let me hear it. Circle the digits in the biggest place value. That's what I'm going to do because this is the I do. Put your pencils down and look and listen, Elvin, and listen and learn. Are you ready?
Yes.
Circle the digits in the biggest place value. What is the biggest place value? I have a ones, I have a tens, and I have a hundreds place. Hundreds are the biggest I have. I'm circling the hundreds place. Circle the digits in the biggest place value. So, we do work together with your partner. I'm watching. I'm watching for those steps. I see Saul and Lucera are ready. Circle the digits in the biggest place value. So why did y'all circle the hundreds place?
Because that's the biggest numbers of the tens and ones.
It's the hundreds. You're right. The hundreds is bigger than tens and ones. So what if there were 4 digits in this number? What place value would I use?
Thousands.
Thousands, exactly. You're right. Okay, I'll be right to you guys. I'm going to check on this group.
Why did y'all circle the hundreds place? Elvin, what are they? Can you help us? What is this? The what place value? Is it the smallest place value? The biggest. High five. You're exactly right. So we circled the number in the biggest place value.
You guys did it. You guys are so smart. Let's see what you guys put.
You circled the 4s. What place are they in?
Hundreds.
Hundreds place. You're right. So is that the biggest place value?
Yep.
It is? You're right. How do you know?
The hundreds have 3 digits in them. High five. You're exactly right. Let's give Jose M a 10-finger whoop. 1, 2, 3. Whoop! He said hundreds have 3 digits in them, and he's right. Hundreds have ones, tens, hundreds. That's 3 place values, 3 digits. We're going to go to the I do now. So pencils down, eyes on me. Are you ready? Step 3. If the digits are the same, then mark them out and move on. Okay? If the digits are the same, then mark them out and move on. So I'm going to follow that step. If the digits are the same, then, my digits are the same. Oh my gosh, I've got to remember what to do when the digits are the same. If the digits are the same, then mark them out and move on. So that's what I'm going to do. Mark them out and move on. Where do I move on to? Oh, the next place value. I'm going to move on. Move on. That's what I did. I just did step 3. Now you do with your partner step 3. If the digits are the same, then mark them out and move on. Are your digits the same, Jose? So what did you do? So your digits are the same? Yep, you're right. So what are you doing?
Mark it off.
And do what? The digits are the same. Oh, why did y'all mark those digits out?
Because they're the same.
You're right, they're the same. So what did you do instead? You moved on. High five. You guys got it. You're right. Let's see, Ashley. What's your group got? Show me, Ashley. If the digits are the same, then mark them out. You're right. And do what? Move. Move. High five. Mark them out and move on. You're exactly right. All right, I think we're ready to move on to the next step. I do. Pencils down, eyeballs on me. Show me them eyeballs. Let me see whose eyeballs I can see. I see Elvin's eyeballs. I see Eric's eyeballs. Thank you. So my next step says, if they are different, stop and compare using the symbol. So look, these are different. So guess what I get to do? I get to stop and compare and use the symbol. So I'm comparing. Is 6 in the tens place has a value of 60, and 3 in the tens place has a value of 30. 60 is greater than 30. So I know that 468 is greater than 432. So I'm going to look at my problem. It says we're going to make this comparison true. This comparison says, oh, I don't know what that one means. I don't know what that one means, but I can match it to my finger. Ashley and Elvin, this is the I do. So I should see your eyeballs, Ashley. I should see your eyeballs, my dear. Let's see. Left hand, less than. Right hand, greater than. Oh, this matches my left hand. I need to put my less than, my smaller number first. Was this my smaller number? 432. 30 is less than 60, so that is my number to put in this spot. The first number, 432, is less than left hand 468. 468. Guess what? I'm on step 5. Explain your answer. So I'm going to read the question. It says blank is less than blank because the digit in the blank's place in blank is less. Well, that's confusing. I need to think about this. Blank is less than blank. Well, I have it right here. 432 is less than 468, so I can write that down. 432 is less than 468. Because, that's the plan. We have to say because, Christopher, because the digit in the, what's place did I compare? The tens place. In, which is my small number, my less than number is 432, is less. The digit in the tens place in 432 is less. So I'm still on my I do, so I should see Elvin's eyes, Ashley's eyes, Sophia's eyes, Christopher's eyes. Show me your eyes. Now it's time for we do. I want you to do step 5, step 4, and step 5. Let's go. Yes.
Copy the numbers that you did.
Remember that we did the same numbers because this is the we do with Miss Cottrell. We're doing it together. Okay, so show me which numbers you're comparing.
468.
You're right, and how do you know?
Because look at the hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
And then this was the 60 and this one.
And you compared them? You're exactly right. Thank you. Good job. Okay, Christopher, let's see. Tell me, what number is this?
432.
432. You're right. And is 432 greater than 468 or less than? Let's match it with our finger. Is it our left hand or our right hand? Greater than or less than? Less than. You're exactly right. So 432 is less than. What's this number? You're exactly right, Evelyn. Good job. Show me, Elvin, what you're doing. Show me. Can I let Elvin show me? You show me too, Sophia. What do we have here? 400 what?
432
Is,
greater
let's look.
Greater
It's greater. Let's look. Is this my right hand or my left hand?
left.
Left hand. And what is less than left hand?
That rhymes.
It does rhyme. So is it greater than or less than?
Less.
You're exactly right. Let's give me a high five. You're exactly right. Less than. And what is this number?
468.
Okay. And why is it less? Because the digit in the tens place, you're right, is less. You know what? I think you guys are ready. Are you guys ready to do one we do on your own with your partner? Yeah. So flip your paper over. Flip your paper over. And I'm going to give you 5 minutes to start, okay? 5 minutes. And we're going to listen for the elephant. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! Steps. Follow your steps. I'm looking for steps. Step 1. I love how you're making a place value chart. How many digits? 3. And so you're exactly right. So what places do you do? But what place values do you have? If you have 3 digits, you have ones, tens, hundreds. Exactly right. Okay. Quickly. Okay, quickly. Okay, tell me why you put, whoa, you have a thousands place? Why did you put a thousands place?
Because there's a thousands, and if there's and if there's a thousands, then there should be 4 places.
4 places if there's 1,000, you're right. So, what made you decide to make 1,000s here?
Because the comma.
Because there's numbers with the comma, you're exactly right. So you can tell there's how many digits?
4.
4 digits, you're right. You guys got it. So we're making our place value charts. We're picking 2 numbers. I love how my friends are circling their numbers so they remember which ones. Good job. So tell me, why, how do you know, is this greater or less than? Is this greater than or less than?
Less than.
Show me. What hand is that?
Greater than.
How do you know? You're right, but how do you know?
This hand is less than greater.
That's right, because this hand is less and this hand is greater. And we have to pay attention to the symbols.
So which symbol do y'all have here?
Less than.
Do you have less than? Let's see. Let's match it with our hands. What is less than is which hand?
Left.
Left hand, you're right. So is this less than or greater than?
Greater.
Elvin and Sophia, y'all did great. That's exactly right. So is this greater than or less than, Elvin?
Less than.
Oh, look again. Remember, you did it with your hand. Match it. Show me. Match it. What hand is that? Is that greater than hand or less than hand? What hand is that?
Right.
Okay, but what hand? Is this your left or your right? Is this your right hand or your left hand? Right hand. And right hand is greater than. All right, good job. Let's see. So 64 is greater than 47 because the digit in the what place value did you compare? Did you compare the tens place? Were they the same and you marked them out and moved on? Or were they different and you can compare? You compared them, you're right, Christopher. So which digit in which place did you compare? The what's place? In the what's place. You have ones place and tens place. Which place did you compare? In the ones place or the tens place? Tens place, you're exactly right. So you're going to write the digit in the tens place is greater. The tens place. You let me look at it. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm going to help you. 1 second. 589 is greater than 526 because the digit in the, which place is it? The tens place is greater in 589. You got it. Good job. Okay. Okay, show me what you got. 589 is greater than 526 because the digit in the hundreds place, is that the number you compare? No, you're exactly right. Which digit did you compare? What's place? The tens place. And which number is greater? Which number was greater? 589. So the digit in the tens place. You guys got it. Good job. You're right. Okay. 1,129 is greater than 1,093 because the digit in the hundreds place, is that the digit you compared? Did you compare the hundreds place? You did. That's exactly right. I was trying to trick you. The digit in the hundreds place in 1,129 is greater. All right, guys. Here we go. Oh, there you go. You got your elephant. All right, so guess what? Guess what? Guess what we did? We did the I do, we do mix up, and you did it on your own. Now we get to do talk time, okay? We get to do talk time, and we talked about why was it important to be able to compare numbers? Why was it important to be able to compare numbers? Omar. Because that's our objective, because we're comparing numbers. You're right. Elvin, what happens if I don't know how to compare numbers? What's going to happen? I'm going to go home, and my mom says, bring me more than 4 shirts so I can do laundry so you have enough clothes for the week. Ashley, what happens?
It happens like the shorts. It's like not comparing because they're doing like this, not doing that.
Oh, so using your hand gestures to be able to see, so you can compare, so you know what you're comparing? You're right. That makes sense, Ashley. You're right. So what about Sophia? Tell me one thing.
You're gonna have less than shirts.
Right. If you don't know, and now I don't have enough shirts for the week. I might be out of clothes because I didn't guess. I didn't compare. I didn't know it was bigger. So our objective, we need to go back and remember what was our objective. What was our objective? Mere words. We will compare numbers with symbols by using a place value chart. Is that what we did in our We Do? Is it? Did we make a place value chart? Everybody made a place value chart? Did I make base 10 blocks? Nope. I made what? A place value chart. So, I have a couple of questions. We've talked about it a little bit, but how have we used comparisons at home? Think about another one. I gave you some ideas. Elvin, think about it. I want you to think about it. How have I used comparison at home? At home. What if I seen more or less than or the same as something else at home? So,
I found shiny rocks.
Yes.
I found 10 and I found 2. I found 7 more, and I add them. It will be more. It will be greater than.
you're exactly right. Saul said he found 10 shiny rocks. He found 10 shiny rocks, and he found 7 more, and he knew that he was going to have more. How many is he going to have, more or less, if he found 7 and got
Less than.
If he had 10 rocks and he got 7 more, is he going to have more or greater or less?
Less than.
Think about it. I have 10 rocks. I add 7 more. My number's going to get bigger, and bigger means greater than. Good job. You're right. It's greater than. Oh, sorry, Sophia. I'm going to mock you over. Okay. Let's think about another question. What would happen if I mixed up greater than and less than? What would happen if I thought greater than meant less than, and I thought less than meant greater than? What would happen? Oh my goodness, I'd be so mixed up. Andrew.
Like you said, if Aaron had 5 shirts to take to school, that's when you have 0.
Yeah. If you wouldn't have enough clothes to wear. Like, oh no, I don't have any clothes. George?
If you don't know, you're going to do a mistake.
Yeah, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to get everything all mixed up. So, just a minute, okay? Yep. Yep, that would be a really big mistake. What if you gave the wrong amount of money because you didn't know if it was greater than or less than what you were supposed to pay? You might get in trouble, like you're paying the bills, and then the electric company goes, "You didn't pay me enough money." Oh no. So, now we can think. Are we masters of our objective?
Yes.
Can we compare numbers
Yes. Yes.
with symbols
Yes.
by using a place value chart?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You positive?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to give you a chance to show me you're a master. You're a master. Take one paper and pass it down. One paper, pass it down. So you're going to find the paper that says you do, and everybody gets a paper this time. Everybody gets a paper this time. You do, and everybody gets a paper this time. Everybody.
Yay.
Everybody. Thank you very much. Name and date. Name and date. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We're doing it by ourselves, Elvin. 5. Name and date. You got 5 seconds. 5. 4. You got your name and date. 3. 2. Now this is the you do by yourself. So are we working with our partners? No. Christopher, are we working with our partner right now?
No.
No. You do this by yourself. Name, nombre, y fecha. Right here, Christopher. All right. I'm going to set the timer. And you have 5 minutes. And do I want to see you put the comparison sign before you put your place value chart? No. We're going to do what? We're going to look at the steps. What's step 1? Put the numbers in a place value chart. Step 2, circle the digits in the biggest place value. Step 3, if the digits are the same, Mark them out and move on. Step 4, if they are different, stop and compare. Step 5, explain your answer. Okay? Y'all ready? I'm going to turn on the speaker this time so we can hear our elephant. We're going to have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Clocky clock. There it is. Ready? Go. This is I do by myself. I do by myself. I do by myself. I do by myself. Let's go. You're so smart. If you forgot the steps, there's a poster on the wall. We always use the resources we have. Elvin, this is the I do by myself part. We're doing our very, very, very best work. I want to see how smart you are because you're so smart. You can look at the steps up on the board to see what I need to do to remember the order. You can flip it over. Wait, not yet, because they're doing the extension. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley can take it. Ashley, go to Miss Gutierrez. Elvin, are you doing your very own work? You're doing your very own work? Go to Miss Gutierrez. Love how my friends are using their steps. Flip it over. Flip it over when you're done. Should you do both sides, Joanna? Should you do both sides? Okay.